For many small businesses, summer is the busiest season of the year. Whether you run a camp, a cafe, a landscaping service, or a boutique, bringing on seasonal help can give your team the flexibility and energy it needs to thrive. But with this influx of temporary workers comes a host of payroll responsibilities that cannot be overlooked. Even a small misstep like misclassifying a worker or missing a tax filing can result in costly penalties. That is why it is so important to approach summer hiring with a clear plan and a focus on compliance. The first step is to correctly identify who qualifies as a seasonal employee. Most summer hires work for 120 days or less and do not return after the season ends. This distinction impacts everything from Affordable Care Act compliance to unemployment insurance. Even more critical is determining whether your worker is an employee or an independent contractor. If you control their work schedule, provide their tools, or require specific training, the Internal Revenue Service, or IRS, will likely classify them as employees, regardless of how temporary their role may seem. Once you have made your hires, proper onboarding is essential. Every seasonal employee must complete a W-4, an I-9, and any required state tax forms. Including a signed acknowledgement of your employee handbook and offering direct deposit authorization can help streamline the process. ARE clients benefit from a digital onboarding system that manages these documents securely and saves valuable time during the busy summer months. To keep your summer team engaged and reduce turnover, establish a clear payroll schedule. Weekly or bi-weekly pay periods work best for short-term hires. Make sure to communicate this schedule in writing and include it in your employee welcome materials. Accurate time tracking is also crucial. It ensures that employees are paid fairly and helps you avoid costly overtime disputes. Remember, most states require overtime pay after 40 hours per week, even for seasonal workers. Make sure your scheduling software is up to the task so you can track hours and overtime accurately. Do not forget about taxes and required forms. You must withhold federal and state income tax, Social Security, and Medicare, and pay your share of Federal Insurance Contributions Act, or FICA, Federal Unemployment Tax Act, or FUTA, and State Unemployment Tax Act, or SUTA. Even if a summer hire does not reach full-year earnings, forms like the W-2 and 941 must still be filed. Missing a quarterly deadline, such as the July 31st Quarter 2 filing, can lead to fines. ARE's fixed-fee payroll services handle onboarding, tax deposits, and end-of-year filings, so you can focus on running your business. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, or share our content. Your feedback is always appreciated.